All right, folks. Hey. Welcome. Thank you for joining me this morning. It is Tuesday. Well, it's still the morning for me. It may not be for you, but that's just the way time zones go, right? It is 10:46 rather, Pacific time. So thank you for joining me from wherever you are in the world. I appreciate you taking time to be here on the channel with me. Tom is here. What's up, buddy? Over on the East Coast, holding down as our moderator. Thank you for being here, buddy. I appreciate you. All right. Well, as we normally do here on It Belongs in a Museum, to which you should dutifully reply, so do you, because yes, I've got some gray hair. I am much older than most of the games we're going to be talking about here. In fact, almost all. I am older than almost all. So, what we're doing here is we're trying to counteract or counterbalance maybe the general flow and stream of content creation. And on Tuesdays, what we like to do here on the flip side is focus on older games. Now, we don't necessarily mean old games, because what you think is an old game might be different than what I think is an old game. So we use the term older so that we kind of are being a little bit more accurate in that we're not talking about games that are coming out right now or have recently come out in the past couple of years. Usually, if you want to put an arbitrary number on it, we're talking about games that are 5+ years old. And that's just something that we've just kind of, like I said earlier, arbitrarily put on there. We don't really, if I feel like there is a game that got criminally overlooked and it came out a couple of years ago, then yeah, I might cover it here on It Belongs in a Museum. But generally speaking, we're talking about older games. All right. So, and what I do is these are a couple of games that I have on my shelf that, of course, I've played before and I like them. Which is why they're still in my collection. Generally speaking, there are some that are probably in my collection just because I've just been too lazy to throw them away. But more often than not, if I give them the spotlight here, it's because I have played them, I like them, or at the very least, there have been a couple of games that were games that I picked up based on somebody else's recommendation that I have not yet played yet, but they're old and I am planning on getting to them. But more often than not, these are games that I've played, games that I've enjoyed. And what this often does is it spurs me to kind of give the game another look, to get it back to the table, to see how much I still enjoy it, if I still enjoy it, because tastes change. If you're watching our top 100, you're kind of getting that. Brett Bulch is here. What's up? So do you. Thank you, sir. Jeff C. What's up, Sam? What's up, Jeff? Good to see you, buddy. David Brownlee is here. Howdy. What's up, Sam and everyone? Yeti in the Mist. Got it right this time. Thank you for being here. Appreciate y'all for showing up. Now, what we also do is we do little small giveaways here on Tuesdays because we play a little game. I'll give you a few clues. Usually I start off with just a couple of clues, like a couple of the mechanisms and the year it was produced. And whomever in the chat can correctly guess what game we're about to talk about next, whoever can do that first is the winner. And so basically, if you have won in the past, then you have the option to win again. But if you do, I ask you just to let me know, because I usually send out stickers, Flipside stickers, and a surprise. So what we have done in the past is that if you've won before, just ask you to pick somebody in the chat. Recently, I switched that up a little bit, and I said if you won again, let me know so that I don't send you more stickers, because we're getting low on stickers. Haven't made that order yet. It's coming. But I'll send you another surprise. And generally, that surprise is usually board game related. It might be a game. It might be something that is board game adjacent, some type of like a promo, or like I've sent out a set of dice before, polyhedral dice, and it just so turned out that the person that I sent it to, their kid was just about to start a D&D campaign in their school group, and so he was excited that he got those new dice in, and I was like, yes, love it when that kind of stuff happens. So if you've already won, let me know, and if you want another surprise, then I'll absolutely send you another surprise, but I got to be economical about my stickers right now until we can get a new order in. But if you haven't won before, all you have to do is send me an email with your shipping information. I send you some stickers and a surprise. That's what we do. Let's see, I bet he won't be talking about Tales of the Arabian Nights. I am absolutely not going to be doing that. Bob Rock, we did not watch it. I didn't watch anything last night. We went to a church meeting, and we were there until about 7:30, didn't get home until about 8, and had to have a conversation with my kid, and that took the wind out of the rest of my sails, and we didn't watch anything. I read Thorgal's rule book. That's what I did. And I didn't even read all of it because I fell asleep doing that. So I didn't choose The Walking Dead over you again, Bob. I'm sorry. But I also didn't watch Scream for Me, Sarajevo. Let's see here. No, we are not going to be talking about Tales of the Arabian Nights. I do not own it, and there is a reason why I do not own it. I just got to watch I Am at Work. Well, don't get yourself in trouble, Yeti. Don't do that. Sorry I'm late. Had to get my coffee. Needed to make it through him. Well, I got my coffee. I wonder why I have to have mine here too. Eric? Yes. Look at pinky and everything. It gives me just enough for a few more minutes with Eric. All right. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Peter Rowan is here. What's up? Karen is here. Hi, Karen. Good to see you. David Brownlee says, picked up Lord of the Rings Duel for Middle-earth this week at Zulu's in Bothell. Zulu's is a great game store. Super, super cool owner. Great people. They know what they're talking about. They're people that, now again, I don't know that everybody there knows what they're talking about, but when I've gone to Zulu's in Bothell, the staff have been very knowledgeable about the products that they have there in the store, and they give recommendations to their patrons. Great store, great food as well, and great owner. We've actually done a spotlight video on Zulu's Board Game Cafe, and we have it here on the channel. You can go check that out if you wish. I don't have the link or anything like that, but if you just do a spotlight video, we've only done a couple of them. We've got another one in the works for a store down in San Antonio, Texas called The Print and Meeple. But I'm just waiting to hear back from Toby some further answers to questions that I can use for the script. But anyway, that's coming up. But anyway, their stock comes with a promo tile, but maybe that's common. Don't know. I don't know either. I've got mine on the way. I ordered mine. I told you guys that I was going to order that game as soon as we played it, and I absolutely ordered it that afternoon. So mine's on the way. I don't know how long it's going to take to get here. What happened to Tales of Arabian Nights? Did it get canceled? Are you talking about Tales of the Arthurian Nights? Because I know that was coming up. Tales of the Arabian Nights is an old game. Well, excuse me, is an old game. Tales of the Arthurian Nights. No, it's out. Was there another Tales of the Arabian Nights being made? Please say no. Maybe if I learned how to type, it would be better. Arabian Nights. Used. Wow. $170 used on eBay. Pfft, whatever. Yeah, 2009. Tales of the Arabian Nights 2009 re-implements this. Re-implemented by Tales of the Arthurian Nights 2024. Yeah, I think it's out. I did a search and it came up with copies that you could buy. So I'm not sure what you're talking about, frankly. So I apologize for that. And I just was a dummy. Let's go back there. That's good. Hey, Sam. What's up, Robert? Good to see you, buddy. Mr. Newman. Thank you for being here, sir. I've been to Zulu's when I lived in Everett. It's a great store. It's a great store. Sam, have you watched Rings of Power? If so, what are your thoughts? Also, have you played Theme Park Mania? My copy just came in. All right, so first of all, have you watched Rings of Power? I watched the entire first season and was enjoying it. Watched a couple of episodes of the second season, and it didn't hook me, but I didn't not enjoy it. Let me put it that way. I don't think that it is, I don't understand all of the negative hype that was around season 2. I've talked to a lot of people who have watched the entire season at this point, I think. I think they're done with the entire second season. Maybe they're not. I don't know. I'm not keeping up with it. But I've talked to some people who were, at the very least, current with the second season. They said they were loving it. So I don't know. I don't understand where all the negative hype is coming from. And I haven't really cared that much about the negative hype to research it further. So I don't really have, I really enjoyed season 1. I've only watched a little bit of season 2, and I got distracted by Fear of the Walking Dead and catching up with that. My thoughts are, I like it, and I don't understand all of the negative hype that it has. I have not played Theme Park Mania. I apologize. Sam, did you know about the new mixtape game that Mike DeLisio is involved in? Actually, he's not just involved in it. He is one of the designers. Mike DeLisio and a gentleman from England. Why can't I remember his name? Dan Hughes. There we go. Dan Hughes. Mike DeLisio and Dan Hughes are the designers of it. I actually played that game at the Dice Tower Retreat, and it is fun. I love the theme of it as well. It's very nostalgic, but that's kind of what interested me in it to begin with. But we played it, and I was like, dude, this is pretty cool. It's a set collection game, basically, but you're trying to you're making a mixtape. And the set collection is you're trying to collect different songs from the 80s and early 90s, and you're trying to link them up to score as many points as you can in those specific kinds of areas or genres. And you know, if you get genres of music that mix well with each other on the same side, you have two sides. You have A side and a B side. So you have those two options, and you're drawing cards and you're drafting them, and it's a really fun game, really fun. I've only played it the one time, but it was very good, and I enjoyed it. Yes, I think I was thinking of Arthurian Nights. Well, yes, Arthurian Nights, and as far as I can tell, it is available now. I saw copies that were out in the wild. I think Noble Knight was one of the sites that came up. So go check there, I guess. I use Noble Knight frequently, not always, not exclusively, of course, but they're a safe place to purchase from. I backed the game, Karen. Yeah. So now we're just guessing old games without clues. That does make it pretty tough. TI4? Nope, not yet. Finished season 2. I enjoyed it very much. Second to last episode is amazing. Well, thank you, Robert. That's a glowing review, actually, coming from you. So I will take that into account. I'm still trying to get caught up on well, not caught up on, but I think they've stopped making them. But I'm on season 6 of Fear the Walking Dead right now. We just finished season 5, and so that was a huge last episode. But anyway, a little late, but I made it. What's up, Luke? Good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. I hope they send you a copy. Well, I don't. I mean, yes. It's always good to. It's always a blessing to be able to get review copies of games. I don't expect it at all, and I don't expect it because I know that we are a smaller channel. Even amongst the smaller channels of board game creation, we're still pretty small. So I don't expect people to companies to send. But sometimes, you know, for example, we just went over Thorgal yesterday. We unboxed Thorgal. Thorgal, I don't know, from Portal Games. I was very honored that Ignacy reached out and offered that to me. So I absolutely appreciate that kind of stuff. I just don't expect it because we are a smaller channel, and I know that publishers have to be careful with, you know, it is. You know, they are review copies, and that is kind of baked into the budget, so to speak, that they have. But they still have to be strategic about it. And, you know, the amount of coverage that their game will get, if they sent it to just the Dice Tower per se, is astronomically higher than if they send it to me. So that's why I don't expect it. It's not that I'm, you know, trying to be self-deprecating or anything like that. I'm just trying to see the world as a publisher sees the world, the content creation landscape, and they have to be strategic about that. So, but yeah, I'm not going to hope that it happens, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, with Mike being on the Dice Tower, there's already a ton of knowledge or realization there already. So, you know, they don't need our help. if I can make that clear, you know, Dan is well known in the board game world, in the content creation world. Mike is also well known, and they're both Dice Tower contributors. One is a Dice Tower employee. You know, they don't necessarily need our help. So I'm absolutely willing to help. Mike's a great guy, Dan's a great guy, and I think they've got a great game on their hands. So that's all I can really do and say. I'll you know, if they decide to send me something, then that's absolutely great. I'm just not expecting it. I think Mike DeLisio needs to work on a lesser-known Japanese game since he likes to champion those. That's fun. Let's see. I tried watching a couple of videos, a couple episodes, couldn't get into it. Yeah, well, that's just the way it goes sometimes. I think Mike DeLisio needs to work on a lesser. I already read that. Are you still going to Comics Con? Sounds like you're going to be busy on Saturday. Well, Saturday morning, we're going to be doing a live Q&A and all that kind of stuff. I will probably go for the day, you know, the late morning and afternoon, and then Saturday night we have a hockey game to go to. So I'll probably be there for a little bit of time, yeah, but not as much as I probably would like because, yeah, we do have a lot going on. But I still want to go because I love Comus Meadows, love Daryl, love everything he's doing up there, and I love being a part of that community up there. So I don't want to neglect it, but at the same time, we do have other things going on, yes. But I am still planning on being up there, yeah. I might be able to bring up, you know, I might be able to bring Thorgal, and some other games that we're trying to get played. Uchibikoya launched their Kickstarter for Sweetlands. Yeah, I think we are going to be playing that on Friday, and we're going to be letting them know about it, and we'll probably spend some time there talking about what we think about it as well. Don't short yourself, Sam. I've been calling you a big... Oh, never mind. I saw that, David. I'm not sure about it. I have Ostia and Aqua Garden and like both of those. Well, here's the thing. I think Ujibakoya makes a certain subset of games. And if you like their games, generally speaking, you know, just like with any other publisher, if you like their games, generally you're probably going to like ones that they continue to come out with, especially if they have similar design characteristics and all that other kind of stuff. So JT is currently learning Sweetlands, and I gave it to him, I think, around this time last week. Maybe it was a little bit before that. But it is a bigger game. There's a lot in there. And so, I mean, it's like an Ostia-sized box, and it is jam-packed full of stuff. So he digests those heavier games a lot better than I do, so that's why he's learning the rules and I'm not. But I think we're going to be playing that this weekend, on Friday, rather, Friday. Let's see here. I'm super pumped for the new content coming from the Deliverance, the board game. And on another game, have you seen Aces and Armor or Imperial Borders? Both are big war games. Would love to hear your thoughts. I haven't seen either of them. But those sound interesting. Those sound interesting, but I don't. Deliverance, Council of the Fallen, absolutely love that game. Backed that campaign as well, and it's it's just, I don't know what to say, man. It's one of those games where it's just fun, you know. It's just fun, and it really kind of it just touches on everything that I'm looking for in a game, in a way that isn't overcomplicated. So absolutely cool. But the other two I haven't heard of, Aces and Armor and Imperial Borders, haven't heard of those. So I'll look into them. Yeah, I'm on the fence as well. I like heavier games with deluxe components, but the bridges might be a little fiddly for my fat fingers. Also, I have too many games already. Halloween games everyone has been playing? Well. If only there was a YouTube channel that would review Sweetlands. Right? I was looking forward to playing a few of your new games. Also, if I happen to win the October giveaway, you can save on shipping. Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Sadly, Jack Dunbar had to back out because his wife might be delivering soon, too soon to be 3 hours away with bad self-service. Exactly. That is called correct prioritization. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to our first game of the day, and this one hails from 2017. So the first game we're going to go over hails from 2017 to 017. The mechanisms are layering and pattern building. Layering and pattern building. Probably shouldn't have given you layering. There's probably not a whole lot of layering games out there, but whoever guesses it first, 2017, layering and pattern building. Whoever guesses first correctly will win. So we've taken over. It belongs in the museum and turned it into a fireside chat. Jess needs to jump in and keep Sam focused. No, I'm not. I'm done. I'm focused, man. I'm on task, baby. See, I've got my knife hand and everything. Dragon Castle, wrong. Good try, Ryan. That's a beautiful game, by the way. Love Dragon Castle, but that is incorrect. Canvas or Tiny Epic Monopoly? Boom! Incorrect. Tom! Ooh! Tom! Inches across the finish line before Ryan nails it. Number 9. Got him! All right. Circle the wagons. Are you feeling attacked there, Brett? Very cool. Very cool. I just got a ding on my phone. All right. It is number 9. Number 9. Tom. our moderator. All right, buddy. You're the winner, but you can choose. You want me to send you something new for a surprise? I will absolutely do it. Or you can pick somebody else in the chat. Either way, whomever that decides to be, however that decides to go, rather, you'll need to email me at flipsideobg@gmail.com. Thought number 9 was a sandwich reference. What? Only played number 8. Okay, well, here's the thing. And I need to change the box because it is upside down. Here's the thing, though. I've realized that this game was actually not redone, but it has a new version. I guess that is the same thing as saying it's redone. But it's called Number 9 Plus Plus. And that came out in 2020, I think. Let me see. 2023, sorry. So there's that. I believe it says discover new ways to stack the number-shaped polyominoes. Includes 4 sets of numbers 0 through 9, as well as 20 number cards. So with this box, you can play number 9 with only 2 players. Alternatively, if you already have number 9, you can now play the game with up to 6 players at once. Ah, okay. So got it. All right. So number 9 plus plus is for 1 or 2 players. So it's a solo mode or it's a 2-player game. And if you buy that and you already have this, then you can play up to 6 players now instead of just 4, which is what the original number 9 maxed out at. It maxed out at 4 players. So that's a cool thing to know. So this game, however, is the one that we're talking about, and this is from 2017. So this is a good 7 years old already. But as you'll be able to see here in a little bit, it definitely has a bingo mechanism where you're flipping over a card and everybody has to take that number, whatever's on that card, and put it into their tableau. And when you put it into your tableau, you can stack points, and the higher you're able to stack, the more points you're going to be able to score. So that's a pretty interesting thing. But anyway, let's go ahead and get down to the table. And we'll take a look at this, just so that you get the idea of what we're talking about. So, number 9, take it to the next level from Z-Man Games. Designer is Peter Wichman. Did I pronounce that right? I think so. Yeah, Wichman. All right, so number 9. And here's the rule book. Look at the extensive rule book that's here. Wow, so many rules. I do have some promos. Looks like start player thingies. Must have gotten these from, okay, it's on the other side. Yeah, so during setup, each player receives 2 extra tiles and puts them aside. So these are starting tiles, extra tiles. So these were a promo that I guess I got somewhere. But anyway, these are the different things that are in here. So you have this deck of cards that is, you know, basically what you think, what you can see it is. You know what I'm saying? So all of these different numbers, and the number is represented by a shape that is here. Everybody has their own set of these numbers, and you're trying to stack them up. When you stack them up, just trying to remember the details here. You can place a tile on any level of your display as long as it follows these rules. The number side must always be face up. So you can't place something on here like that. So you have to place it like this, but how you place it on your thing, it doesn't, it just matters. So the number tile has to be face up. The number must be adjacent to another tile on its level. And then a tile on level 1 or higher must overlap. A tile on level 1 or higher must overlap 2 or more tiles on the level directly beneath it. No part of the tile can overhang without a tile directly beneath it. So that's what you're trying to do. No overhang, so you have to, you know, fully overlap at least 2 tiles. And while you decide how to place your tile, you can manipulate it however you like, but once it's placed, it cannot be moved. So in-game scoring, after the last card of the deck has been flipped over, players have finished placing the tile, the game ends, players score their displays. Each tile is worth the points equal to its number multiplied by its level. All right, so an 8 on level 2, which is actually, I believe, level 3, because the levels go from 0, which is on the table, and then level 1 is the second level, level 2 is the third level, and so forth and so on. So an 8 on level 2 is worth 16 points. A 7 on level 2 is worth 14 points. A 5 on level 3 is worth 15 points, and so forth and so on. There is a solitaire game here. Rules are unchanged. The goal is to score as many points as possible. How high can you score? So there's a solo mode in this, but the number 9++ is a new solo mode, I guess. So I saw that some of these were upside down, so I got to change that, because now that I know, it's no bueno. So that's what we have here. That's pretty cool. So we have some, let me just see if I can get these out of here. So again, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of each one. Why do we have so many? I thought, store the tiles in the black tray, sorted by number and easily accessible by all players. Shuffle the deck and place it face down near the box. Each player takes 1 tile matching the number shown on the place card. Oh, okay. So, yeah. So this would be just out there. And you flip over a card. So now we have to take a 6. All right. So this is out here. Now we go again. Now we have to have a 7. So now the 7, I can choose to put, you know, however I wish. Maybe I want to do something like that. I don't know. Now I have a 4. So we have to take the 4 out. And I'll see, this was a bad idea here. Maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I want to do something like this. And then that won't work. That will, though. So maybe I want to put that like that. And now I have the 6 and the 6. Let's see. Well, since I have this right here. Oh, wait. Is that a 6? No, that's a 9. Doof. So, oh, but it's red. Yeah, so I'm okay. So now that I have this out here, I could place this here. Because it is overlapping this one and this one, so I can place that right there, and it's not overlapping anywhere else, and so we continue. Now I have the 0. Can I fit the 0 here? No, I can't, because it's overlapping right there, so maybe I want to put it like this right here. And we continue. Now I have to do the 8. So the 8 here will go right here just like this. No worries at all. Or if I wanted to, actually I can't, because I would want to put it up here because that's worth more points, but it's only overlapping 1 tile. So I would have to do this here like so. And now we continue. Now the 3 has to come out here. What about the 3? Where can I put the 3? Well, I could do this right here. Whoop, bam. And since the 3 is on level 2, that's actually worth 6 points. You know, and we just keep going. So that gives you an idea of what we're talking about here. This one I would probably want to put, see, I really want to put it right here so it has more surface, but you can't do that. You have to put it, so I would do something like that probably. And you're just building up your thing, trying to score as many points as possible. That's all it is. It's not this huge, you know, brain-breaking thing, but it's fun. You know what I mean? So it's not going to be for everybody, of course, but at the same time, I enjoy it. But that is what this is all about. Number 9. It's a great little game. It's got a great little thing going for it. And I'm going to put these in here because I need to remember what those tiles do. And that is number 9. So we'll come back over here now, and I'll catch up on chat. Let's see here. That joke sucked. Well, thank you for saving us from it. I appreciate you. I deleted it. I'll remove myself from chat now. No, don't do that. I also got to get ahead to a meeting. All right, we'll see you later, Ryan. You've already gone, probably. Is Yeti in the Mist still here? Yes. Sorry, working, LOL. Send Sam your info in the email. Want stickers, etc. Yep, that is absolutely correct. Just email it, correct? Yep, just send me your shipping information, and we'll get that to you pretty quick. Congratulations, Yeti. Thank you, Tom. He gave it to you. No, thank Tom. Actually, Sam is going to send you the something. Yes, Sam just mails you his dirty laundry with stickers. I got socks, but you got some nice socks. They were dirty though. I apologize for that. Thanks, Sam. Truly appreciate it. FOBG shirt pre-worn by a part-time Dice Tower contributor. See? Okay, so now that was number 9. So now we're going to talk about another game. So we'll go ahead and delete that. And this game hails from 2018. 2018. And the mechanism is variable player powers and hand management. Variable player powers and hand management. And it comes from the year 2018. So there you have it. Lots of good stuff he gives away. It's stuff. You've all heard the phrase that one man's trash is another man's treasure, right? Well, not that I send you trash, but it is stuff that I want, that I no longer want to keep for one reason or another. The main reason is that I've got too many games. And most of the games that I have, I like, but I've got too many of them. So I have to whittle it down somehow. And one of the ways that I'm whittling it down is by giving them to you guys. Lords of Hellas, no! Awesome show, awesome and even better host. Thank you, bud. Sam, you're the man. Love this channel. I got to go get my kiddos. Have a great day, Robert. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you. I miss you. Yes, we are joking. The sticker in miscellaneous prize is nice. Better than a poke in the eye with a stick. That is absolutely true. Way to set the bar low. Appreciate it. Samuel, have you still open Haven? You still open Haven? I don't understand what that means, Bob. 1, 2, 3, go! Treasure Island. No, Tom. That is incorrect. Boom, 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 boom. Not Treasure Island, I am sorry. That is incorrect. Incorrecto. Valhalla. Ooh. Own. Oh, do you still own Haven? I don't think I ever did own Haven. I've had a lot of, I assume you're talking about the Ryan Lockett, game, Haven. I don't own it. I think you might think that I do because I have the Ryan Lockett playmat, which looks very similar to the box cover for Haven, but I've never owned Haven. All right, so we've got some more guesses here. Valhalla was correct. Root, not correct. Western Legends, I'm sorry, Valhalla was not correct. I apologize, Brett. Root, no. Western Legends, no. What was the hint? The year is 2018. And the mechanisms are hand management and variable player powers. That was the hint. Wildlands, no. War Chest, no. Renegade, no. Sentinels, no. Replayed it yesterday. It was brilliant. Very cool. Empires of the Void, no. A lot of good games coming out here for guesses, though. Western Legends, man, I wish I could play that game again. I don't own it. Western Legends, I really enjoyed that game. I remember you liking it a lot on live play back on the Dice Tower. Ah, there you go. Nemesis, no! Good choice, though, man. That great game. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. I'm curious, though. Fall of Rome. Negative. Ooh, 2 people guessed that. Crown of Imara. No, Bob. Wrong. What else? What else? What else? What else? Mystery Date. No, Eric. Nice try, though. Street Masters. Negative, Brett. Oh, you guys. Dungeon Mayhem. No, Luke. Incorrect. Ooh, I stumped you guys. I like it. I like it. I think I'm going to chill and just enjoy the stumpage. Monolith Arena, Brett says. Incorrecto. Gugong, no, Jeff. Crystal Clans, no, Tom. I'm wondering, of the ones that you guys have, Dice Throne, no. And this leads me into, how many of these games that you've mentioned do I actually own? Well, of these, let's see. I don't own Treasure Island, although I do own Lords of Hellas. I don't own Treasure Island, although I own one of its expansions that I bought mistakenly because I thought it was a different game, but it had Vincent Trade's artwork on it, so I had to have it. Valhalla, I own by Lucas Wozniak. I own that one. I don't own Root. I don't own Western Legends. I don't own Wildland, War Chest, Renegades, Sentinels, Empires of the Void, Nemesis. JT owns that. Fall of Rome, nope. Crown of Imara, nope. Mystery Date, nope. Street Masters, Dungeon Mayhem, Monolith Arena, Crystal Clans, Gugong, nope. Don't own any of those. Dice Throne, I do own the Dice Throne Marvel. I think I have one 2-character set from Reloaded. I don't think I have anything else from, I know I don't have anything else from Dice Throne. I have just Marvel Dice Throne. Starship Samurai, no, I don't own it. I know you own Mystery Date. Nope, I don't think I do, buddy. Monster Crunch, nope. Blackout Hong Kong, nope. Gem Rush, nope. Still, so there's only like 2 or 3 games that I have actually owned. So here we go. One more mechanism. Hidden Rolls. Hidden Rolls is another mechanism. Again, so that is 2018 is the year it was published. Hand management, hidden rolls, and variable player powers. I've given you another mechanism, so add that into your mix. Where is Ryan? Karen is asking. I got him. Potion Explosion, no. GKR Heavy Hitters, no, but great game. Love that game. So fun. Wish I owned that game, but I don't. Pretty sure this is not something I own. That might be true. That might be true. Potion Explosion, no. He would get this. Brett, finally coming in with the win. Brett Bolch, Hail Hydra. Hail Hydra. Hidden Rolls, traitor social deduction game. But it is Marvel. Now, I've only played this game once, maybe twice, if I remember correctly. The first time I played it, it was at a board game shop up in Philadelphia when I was at a PAX Unplugged with the Dice Tower. And we sat down, we were at an event during the convention that the board game shop was hosting, and somebody pulled this out, and I was like, Marvel? Social deduction? Yes, give me Captain America, please. So there you go. Hail Hydra, Brett. All right, so Brett, I don't know if you have, I don't know that you have won before, but if you have not won before, you need to, or if you have and you would like a prize, then you need to email me at flipsideobg@gmail.com, and you will get a couple stickers and a surprise from the Flipside, because we appreciate you being here. If you have already won and you'd like to give it away to somebody here in chat, you also have the opportunity to do that, but you just do what you want to do, pal. It does not matter to me. All right, nice. All right, so here we go, down to the table. Now, another thing that I wanted to kind of focus on here is the fact that this is, yes, it's Marvel, but it is also Spin Master. And Spin Master has recently put out, reprinted the Comic Hunters thing. And if you can just see the difference between the production quality there and the production quality here, yeah, you'll see a difference, unfortunately. So here's the box. So first of all, the box has a hole in it. You see that? That's pretty cool. And it opens up like this. I mean, come on. Look at that. That's freaking cool, right? Where was this level of reproduction when we had Comic Hunters? Anyway, so much that they could have done here. First game rules. So this is where your first game rules are going to be. And again, there's not a whole lot of problems here as far as it's not a difficult game, but you kind of get the idea, right? So you're going to be sitting around in the around the table. You're trying to figure out who is on Hydra, who is not. Here you have the center board where things are going to be put around. Again, I haven't played this copy, okay? I haven't played this copy. That's why this stuff is still in shrink. But look at this production quality. Look at this. What? I mean, there's a... What? I mean, come on. Are you telling me that this same company is the one that totally screwed the pooch on production quality for... I just don't get it. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and open this up. I have no idea what happened to Spin Masters, but it's an this is amazing product quality. What they were thinking for Comic Hunters, I have no earthly idea. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to get this out of the way a little bit. Linen finished cards. Super nice card stock. I mean, it's like a completely different company. This is only 6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, here are the different characters you can be in the game. Captain America, Black Widow, Nick Fury, Sharon Carter, Spidey, Spider-Gwen, Hulk. Is that in camera? Probably, yes, it is. She-Hulk, Iron Man, Quake, Daredevil, Elektra, Black Panther, Wasp. All right. Then you have villains, which are going to be in the game as well. Come on. There we go. So you have a number of different, you know, you have the final villain is, of course, Red Skull. But then you have a couple of bad villains. Super Adaption and Madam Hydra. Then you have regular villains. Taskmaster, MODOK, Green Goblin, Ultron, Kingpin, Baron Zemo, Madam Mask, Arnim Zola, sorry, I'm reading these upside down, Constrictor, Baron von Stucken, Abomination, Grim Reaper, Whiplash, Bob, Agent of Hydra, and Crossbones. So, again, you know, one of the main reasons, and maybe I'm just being petty here, I don't think I am. I just wanted to show you guys, you know, the reason I was so kind of shocked that I mean, look at these tokens. These are freaking awesome tokens. They're nice, thick, they're just cardboard. But come on. So you have these tokens, and they're going to be set out, and some of you are going to be Hydra, some of you are going to be Shield. But the other side of the tokens is just loyalty. So great, great component quality here, man. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to do this, is because I wasn't just, you know, I was legitimately shocked about the component quality from Spin Master on the other games. So anyway, here are all of your cards and so forth for now. These are just regular cards. They're not the linen finished character cards, but these are just regular cards. Not a big deal, but still good component quality. Look at that. Stark Tower. First player marker. Look at the insert, for crying out loud. I mean, this is just super good production quality. Have no idea why. It's so different from Comic Hunters. I guess, and the only thing I can think of is that they just were like, hey, we'll phone this in and make a lot of money. I don't know. I hate to say that about people because I don't know that it's true, but good night. The difference here is astonishing, frankly. All right, let's make sure all of these things get put back. All right, villain, villain, villain. That's not a villain. These two villains. All right, so villains go over here, and then all of the but each of these have like different things that you can do on here. So Black Panther, you can total the sum of the team's attack. The Wasp can randomly and secretly draw 3 attack cards from the hero's hand. Then the hero then draws 2 new attack cards. Quake, if the team's attack is above 0 this offensive, the villain's attack is reduced to 0. Otherwise, the villain's attack deals 3 additional damage. Iron Man, if a villain has 2 or less health after the team's attack is completed, they are defeated. Otherwise, their attack deals an additional 2 damage. She-Hulk, choose a hero other than yourself. During this entire knockout phase, they must close their eyes and not speak or vote. Oof. Instantly deal 4 damage for Hulk to both the villain and the city. Defense is applied if present. Next, reveal the team's attack normal. Cannot use this if the city is 7 or less. Spider-Gwen, choose another hero other than yourself. Play their attack cards face up. Black Widow, secretly discard the attack cards another hero played. Draw that many cards into your hand. then play that many cards as their attack. Captain America, you are able to vote with 2 hands for the single round of voting. In this knockout phase, this gives you 2 votes. So that's pretty cool. Born Leader. Nick Fury, all heroes in the mission must play exactly 1 attack card this offensive. Draw 4 attack cards. Sharon Carter, draw 4 attack cards and look at them. They then secretly give them 2 or more heroes. Give them to 2 or more heroes. Spider-Man, friendly neighbor, take 2 attack cards at random from each of your neighbors and look at them. Play 2 of them as your attack, then secretly discard the other 2. Elektra, all heroes simultaneously pass 2 attack cards to the hero on their left. If they do not have 2, pass as many as they can. Blind Sight, Daredevil, all other heroes must close their eyes. Look at 1 attack card a hero played. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, you have all of these things here. And then on the back, this is a cool thing as well. These are suggested strategies. So if you find yourself to be a shield agent, then you play this way with this character. If you find yourself to be a Hydra agent, then you play this way with this character. So that's another cool thing that they did with these cards here. So I liked it. Liked it a lot. So that goes there. These guys look like they're going to go right down in here, like so. And then these will go right here. Then this will go on the inside here, just like that. I mean, come on, y'all. Really? Such good component quality for this game. And so I know Spin Master can do it, you know what I'm saying? But they just kind of went by the wayside for comic hunters. But that is Hail Hydra. Really cool, fun, social deduction game. A thing of beauty that looks amazing. Comic hunters did have some issues. Yep, Spin Masters was thinking that they were going to get your money anyway. Yeah, that's true. Price point, I get that, Eric. Yeah, I get it, but good night. People would have paid more for better quality. Yes, they would have. Look like coasters. That's pretty much, I mean, I wouldn't use them as coasters. They are just cardboard, but yes, they're nice, thick. I didn't want the game either way. I want Age of Comics. That would have been nice, Marvelized. I have Age of Comics, haven't played it yet. Oh man, send it my way. I'll get it played eventually. I keep getting too many Kickstarters coming in. Yep, that's pretty much the size of it. But great component quality, great look to a game. I mean, this just pops. You know what I'm saying? 14 heroes, 18 villains from the Marvel Universe, Metal Avengers Tower included. This is just a great game, a fun game. I need to get it back to the table. I'm going to be taking this. I'm going to be trying to do that here pretty soon. See, that's what I do on these things. I'm like, oh man, I need to play that again. But anyway, that's pretty much that. All right, so we have got, let's see here. So Brett, you need to email me. And Yeti, you need to email me so that we can get those things to you here in the near future. Might have to be next week so I can just kind of ship everything out from the October giveaway and these 2 things. It might be next week before I get it to you, but it's coming, all right? Just email me your information. And while we're talking about emailing me, don't forget about our October giveaway. You have 2 days to get your name in the possibility of lists for that October giveaway. We're giving away an all-in Wave 1 of Darkest Dungeon, Horrified, World of Monsters, Stranger Things, Attack of the Mind Flayer, Ghosts Love Candy 2, and Oh My Brains. Those 2 are from 25th Century Games, and then we have the Horrified and Darkest Dungeon. We're giving that away, y'all. All you need to do is send us an email at Flipside, obg.com, obg@gmail.com, and The rest of the information that you need to give is in our live Q&A from the 19th, October 19th. Jesse and I did a live Q&A on Saturday, and we announced what we were giving away and how to enter the contest. So do it. Do it. Just do it. All right? Just Jesse likes social deduction. Usually not. She's not. She'll play them because they're usually very light and she can handle them. Don't get me wrong. She's just not very good at it. Social deduction games really require you to be deceptive, and usually when Jess is being deceptive, you can see it all over. So she usually doesn't like it. But there you have it. Player count is 5 to 8. 5 to 8 players. So it's definitely like a party game type feel. Already emailed. Very good. Thank you again. You are welcome. BGG says 5 to 8 players on Hail Hydra. That is correct. It is a heck of a giveaway. That is absolutely correct. For the giveaway, make sure you include your name in case your email handle is your alias. There you go. Did you back or get Monumental? I did not, Vernon. Yeah, no, I didn't. That's the easy question, easy answer. But we are going to get out of here because we usually try to keep these about an hour. We spend about 20 minutes on each game with a little bit of time to chat and gab at the beginning. So that is that for today. We got Hail Hydra and number 9. A couple of really cool lighter games, but this one comes from 2017 and this one comes from 2018. So we got 6 and 7 years old. That is that. In addition to entering the giveaway, if you are in the U.S., don't forget to vote for your preferred candidates and policies. That, my friend, is a good message. Thank you for saying that. Go vote, people. Come on. I don't care who you're voting for, but do your duty. It's kind of a civic responsibility. It's what makes our constitutional republic work. And if you're not voting, it's kind of hard for it to work. I vote for Jesse. I would too. Great live. Thank you, Yeti. I appreciate you. Duty. I knew you were going to say that, dude. I knew it. I knew it. All right. JT for vice president. I'm good with that. I'm absolutely good with that. All right. We'll see you guys and gals on the flip side. Thank you for joining me. Go join our October giveaway. Check it out, what you have to do. And yes, absolutely go vote, for crying out loud, people. It's next week. All right. We'll see you later. See you on the flip side. Take care. Bye-bye.